And we're live.
Here we are, dude.
This podcast is brought to you by Sarno Sound Solutions.
Hey, thanks, Andy. I thought you were going to say Whistle Pig, but...
Also brought to you by the Whistle Pig, Piggyback.
Salute. I'll drink to that.
I'll drink some espresso.
All right, cool. For those of you who are like, man, these guys sound really fucking good today.
Thank you, Sarno Sound Solutions, patent pending.
Bingo. As we told you before, we were definitely in the learning process with recording, editing.
Dude, there was a giant fuzz that just flew behind you, and it made me think about the ghost that you said.
I thought you were looking at a ghost.
No, that big meat
I was like, I'm not going to turn because I don't want people to see me in a vulnerable state.
Yeah,
so,
no.
But yeah, so like we said, we've been learning, and there was a progression in sound, and then there was a regression in sound based on what people were telling us. And unfortunately, we were using the wrong microphones the whole time. But my buddy, Andy, follow him on Instagram, Drew Damon, is really good with production. So he's like, your guys' mics suck. They're the wrong kind of microphones. And he came in, did some wonders. So if you're wondering why I sound even more godly, that's probably the reason.
And if you're wondering why I
finally have a radio voice,
sound the same, it's because I have an awful voice. But here we are.
Here we are.
I got super warm from seeing that fuzz ghost and drinking 2 sips of espresso.
That was your closest thing to seeing something paranormal. You always said you didn't want to see it because you don't want to believe.
I saw it was a fuzz,
if you're warm now, obviously you thought it was something, and it got you going a little bit, dude.
I just saw that it was a fuzz the whole time. It's not like I thought it was something, and then I figured out that it was a fuzz.
You look pretty tweaked out, dude. Don't try and cover yourself up.
Look tweaked
dude,
out?
The camera is going to tell.
Do I look tweaked out right now?
You just look like you did a bunch of blue magic, dude.
Nice. Yeah, I think these, for those that haven't watched episode 1, go watch the old ones. Yeah. I think we sound great now. Then again,
regardless, dude, we look great. So
what do I know? We could sound exactly the same. I hope there's someone out there that's like, man, these idiots sound exactly the same. They're so dumb. Actually, I don't hope that, because Sarno,
I was just gonna say,
Sarno Sound Solutions is going to come out on top on this, and then we all win.
Listen, I know we got to give this Andy guy some credit, but what about us, dude? You want us to sound the same again?
No.
You don't want any
I said we all come out on top, as in you, me, and...
No, not if we didn't sound good. You said that you almost hope that people are like, hey, there's no difference.
No, I said I expect, not I hope. I don't hope that they do.
I got the same thing, dude. Whatever.
Yeah, dude.
You send missed signals. It's your hair.
Because I look like a girl?
No, but you kind of know who you look like right now. Just the way that it's kind of parted. Like, they can't see because they got a side profile of you.
Is it parted
But the
in the
way
middle?
that your headphones are pushing your hair, it's more parted down the middle. It's kind of like 3/4 of the way. But the detective on Boondock Saints.
Oh. That would be kind of feminine, because watch the movie.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
He is he not?
No, yeah, I get it.
I was about to say, do you need to watch this movie again?
No, I get it.
Yeah, you get it now. If you don't get it, go watch Boondock Saints. Probably a top 10 movie.
But I was also, for sure, a top 10 movie.
Top 10 movie.
For sure. It's a great movie, but dude, we like a lot of fucking movies. I don't know.
Like a lot of movies.
Once we start throwing other names out, it might be pushed out of the top 10. I will definitely say it is a must-see classic no matter what.
Hot take.
Top 20, 100%. Top 10's pushing it.
Yeah, but I think it's top 10 in this aspect of like how I love a lot of comedies, but I don't think I'd put them in my top 10s. I'm going to go all artsy fartsy on you here and say the movies as a whole, right? Because most of the comedies that we enjoy probably aren't good movies as a whole.
Okay.
So yeah. I'm just talking as the movie.
So you're not talking your favorites. You're just talking all-time
it's like
best movie.
Yeah. It's that's what I'm saying.
Different argument, I guess.
Yeah, not favorite, like classic.
Like favorite, you're going to turn on all the time, top 10. Go to, can't sleep at night, I need to put this movie on. It's not going to be Boondock Saints.
We've already talked about this. I don't like rewatching movies that I really love.
Yeah, I'm just generally speaking for everybody, not just you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you like watching like weird shit before you go to bed.
It's not weird. I watch the same thing before I go to bed every night.
Weird.
It's not weird.
Serial killer, dude.
No, it's not. It puts me at ease.
I know. I'm kind of lying to you. I do the same thing.
Yeah.
Like last night I watched a movie, right? Which again, good movie. I didn't mean to shit on it earlier.
No, you did. And
good movie.
I was lucky
just
to have-
so excited.
I was so glad I had backup that we're all on, that we had my back to.
For
put you back
some
in your
reason,
place.
maybe I wasn't paying attention to you, right? For some reason, when you told me about it, I thought it was gonna beat The Prisoner. And then you were like, well, Rosie couldn't even watch it. She had to turn it off because it was giving her so much anxiety. I'm like, dude, this movie has to be fucked up. I watched it. Good storyline, whatever. But I thought there was going to be so much more. And then, like, it escalated. Like, the last 20 minutes, I was like, well, that's fucking cool. But there was, like, an hour where I was, like, redundant, you know?
If anyone's curious, the movie we're talking about is Side Effects.
I was going to have Bill guess.
Like,
Context clues, Bill.
no context clues whatsoever. Just movie gave Rosie anxiety. Greg didn't like it.
That's it. What is it?
Guess.
Dude, if he got that, he wouldn't get it.
Bugged in this room, and
For
that's
sure.
how he would.
I would be creeped out, and Bill, you would not be allowed around us anymore.
Were you watching my TV last night, Bill?
But no, I was giving you shit. Typically, like, because just recently I've been forcing myself to stay up a little bit later and actually watch something to have, like, winding down time, I guess.
Not movies like that. You don't wind down watching movies.
Last night, that's what I watched, right? But usually, you know me, I would go to bed super early, whatever. I'm just forcing myself to not do that now. But at that point, I would watch the same thing. It would be like I'd throw on King of Queens or something that I've already seen, so I don't need to sit there and physically watch it. I could watch a little bit, start getting tired, roll over, listen to it, fall asleep.
You make me feel like a worse person by going to bed earlier than not staying up later. What's your reasoning for wanting to stay up later?
Well, because I wake up every day, and well, obviously, but it was
lucky son of a gun.
it was more so the fact that there was no downtime. It was literally wake up, get ready for work, go to work,
I get it.
finish training, train clients, come home, shower, play with kids, dinner, bathe the kids, put kids to bed, get in bed and be like, well, shit, I got to be up at 3 a.m. Time to go to sleep, and then just force myself to go to sleep. So there was, other than like maybe a little bit on a Sunday, there was no actual like sit there and relax. And even then on a Sunday, I'm not complaining. I love playing with my kids, but like there was no like just wind down or just Greg and Michelle chill out. You know what I mean? So now I've been trying to force her to stay up if Aviana's allowing her to stay in the room, you know, and turn on a movie or at least a show that we can get in together, a series, something like that, versus just putting on reruns and passing out right away.
No, I get it.
You know what I mean?
I actually, my life's not as busy as yours, but
Well, you don't have kids yet, dude.
right. There are some nights where that still happens where I go home and like get in bed and I'm like, wow, I didn't just take a second for myself. And now I'm closing my eyes to wake back up to do it again.
Yep.
Sometimes it's nice to just watch an episode.
I get it, dude. That's why I'm fucking doing it.
All right. I'll give it to you.
You know?
It sounds less crazy now than it did before.
Yeah, see?
Kind of like, I was going to do a really bad segue into something that I wanted to talk about, but I'm not going to do that segue because it wasn't very good.
For some reason, when you said segue, I just thought of Paul Blart.
Yeah, I
Just
know you were going to
cruising,
say
dude.
that. You
Just
always,
cruising.
anytime someone says segue, you think of Paul Blart.
I don't even like the movie, but I mean, I like him. You know what I mean?
Kevin James.
Yeah, you had to watch
You have
it.
to watch The Dilemma.
Yeah, dude.
Not a great movie. I'm going to preface this right now.
Okay.
But it's classic Vince Vaughn, Kevin James, get a couple laughs out of it. It's not like you're not going to
Dude, I might have seen it.
You're not going to finish it and come into the gym the next day and be like, I love that movie. Thank you for showing it to me.
Just like the movie the other day that I watched 2 hours of to really figure out that I've already seen it.
Yeah.
Again, 10 years ago. I might have seen it, dude. If it was Vince Vaughn, I feel like other than this, we're pretty much the same person. And I've
You and Vince Vaughn?
yeah.
Yeah.
So
other than
I
your height?
think I've seen all of his movies. I'm pretty sure.
You just got to walk around Wayne sometimes. I heard he does that.
Okay. I'll try.
I heard he has a house in Wayne. I pass a pretty sizable house on my way here every day. When I come here, not every day.
Oh, fucking creep.
Every day before I go home, I drive to Greg's house and then I drive back to my house.
I drive 40 minutes out of my way.
Yes, just to get the habit. I don't want to forget where it is. There's a house on the way here that's just, it's honestly, it looks dark too. And when I look at it, I'm like, man, that guy.
Do you drive through Wayne, or which way do you go?
Through Wayne.
Okay.
But when I pass this house, I'm like, that person does something bad.
I think I know what you're talking
I
about.
just see it and I'm like, that's not
Is
a
it
good.
gated?
I think so.
Is it the house like real deep on the property? Yeah, I know
Far
what you're
back.
talking about. Yeah.
But it's like dark.
Yep.
It's like, man, this person is not a good person.
That person's
So-
a great person.
This person does something real bad.
Whatever they do,
I want to know.
next time stop there, drop off a bottle of wine, give them a
Get in their
card.
good graces.
Yep. Yeah, let them know.
You know who I wanted to ask a question about today? Because that I think about in the moment and I forget until I'm here.
After
Today.
what we just said, no, I don't really know who you're going to lead into.
I see them on Wednesdays. I see them multiple days a week. But
Okay.
Matthew,
What about
because
him?
he would know this. I want to know more about the St. Charles Castle.
The St. Charles? I don't know there is a St. Charles Castle.
How do you not know about the St. Charles Castle?
Dude, I don't go anywhere.
I pass it on my way here.
I literally go from here to work and I come back home and then every now and then go pick up some
Matthew,
pizza.
I know you're never going to watch this, but
Dude, he doesn't know we have a podcast.
Matthew doesn't know what a podcast is.
He's still in like 1920.
Matthew is the oldest form of media you know. He's like,
hand writes
did
all
you
of
put
his
it in your
notes.
newspaper? You guys are on print now?
I didn't see on the Daily Herald.
Good for you guys. There's a castle in St. Charles.
Really?
It's not like
Well, there's no queen there or anything like that.
no. It's not like any British castle or something you see in medieval time movies. But like when you see it, you're like, yeah, I would classify that as a castle, not a house, a castle.
Yeah, no idea.
Yeah, I'll show you pictures of it after this.
Thanks, man.
But
I appreciate that.
I know for a fact Matthew would know all about it. He'd know who owns it. He'd know
Guarantee
the
you.
last person who sold it and bought it. All of that information. Why it was built in the first place.
He might even live there.
Who the builder. Is that why it's taking him so long to get into his house?
Hey, don't throw more jabs at the guy.
Sorry, Matthew, I love you.
He's
You're not going to listen to this.
It's
You're
all
not gonna
right.
listen to this.
We love you.
I don't
No.
have to apologize.
Anyways,
You know who else I'm not going to apologize to? Besides Matthew. Because they're not going to watch this. You know why they're not going to watch this? I'll tell you first.
your dad?
Guess what? No, my dad watches, I think.
Oh,
I don't know.
then who?
We're not allowed to mention my dad anymore. Don't,
Oh, that's
don't
right.
say a thing about my...
Oh, sorry.
Just this person I might know. May or may not know.
I don't know who else we're going to talk about.
Who I'm not going to apologize to.
Yeah.
That even if they saw this, I still wouldn't apologize to. The people with fake followers. Because they're never going to see this anyway.
Those people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're never going to find us.
I don't even know how that came up the other day. I really don't.
I think...
But it's been something that we've been ranting about back and forth to each other for a long time.
Yeah.
I don't know what struck it the other day, but I've been thinking about it a lot since then because, like, the extent that we dug into it, the more that I just see going on now every day, like every time I'm on Instagram, I'm like, are you fucking dumb? How do these people not realize that we see through the bullshit? They got their blinders on.
Yeah. We can see right through it. I got special glasses for it.
I thought you were going to do this thing, but I can't do this thing. Can you do it?
Not with the headphones on. Hold on.
Good mobility, dude.
Thanks, dude.
I can't do that. You know who I could see probably doing that, though?
That what I just did?
Yeah.
Like doing it well?
Guarantee you, like, Marissa walks around doing that.
Marissa can't... I was going to say something really flexible like lick her elbow, but people can't do that. There's no...
It's like, you can?
There's no way she could do that.
We're going to find out.
Marissa, and you just sent me a picture of you trying to...
Send a video, Snapchat, whatever you got, trying to do that thing.
Yeah.
But anyways, so, I mean, what do you... do you think that they truly
No, I think
they're
that...
fooling people?
No, oh, maybe. I think that people who do it know. And to explain what we're talking about people who purchase followers. I don't, not that I don't know how you do it. I know how you do it. You buy them.
Correct.
And it creates a number that is not real. I don't care how you buy it or how you go about it. And I'm not picking on any one person specifically. The thing that caught our eye that now has been on my mind since we talked about it, and your mind since we saw it, was someone with like 20,000 followers on Instagram making a post and getting 20 likes.
Oh, yeah.
20.
I know you're talking about. I remember exactly the situation now.
I'm no
Mathematician?
or social media guru. Either
Okay.
one. I'm not a mathematician or a social media guru.
Okay.
But I know that 20 is not 20,000. And I also know that,
It's not even 10%.
well, I was going to say about the social media part, that is very poor engagement.
Incredibly poor engagement.
Yeah, I don't have great engagement, but that is very poor engagement.
And here's the thing. So I understand why they're doing it, right? To an extent. Like, obviously, they want to look like they have a lot of followers, right?
Yep.
For different reasonings. But that's my thing is, do you think a lot of them realize that everyone else notices it? Or do you think they're smarter than that and they actually know that the person they're not giving a fuck to impress, like their friend or the other guy at the gym or whatever, they don't care if they know that it's fake. They're like, yeah, whatever. They're more so doing it because they want to catch the attention of, let's say, sponsors or something like that. But at the end of the day, either or, whoever you're trying to impress,
Yeah.
they're going to see through the bullshit. Especially a business who's like, hey, listen, we're going to pay you $2,000 a month to rep our company, make 3 posts, do this, do that, whatever. The one thing that they're going to check is your engagement.
Yeah, I don't know if they... I'm going to assume that they know. I don't know how you could not know that you only get 20. I mean, unless you just turn all of your notifications off and now you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
unless you turn all
Well,
your notifications off and now Instagram has that thing where it just says liked by others.
Okay,
and
with that being said, then if you think that they know, right?
Yeah, I do think that they know.
Then why the fuck do they continue to do it?
They don't care.
If you know your friends know it's fake, if you know any potential business looking at you, depending on what you do, right, knows it's fake,
Yeah.
then who gives a fuck? What's it matter if it
They
says
just-
10,000,
They don't-
15,000,
they-
30,000?
They don't care. It's just for the number. It's to say it. There's the same reason why everybody that we talk about that's retired bodybuilders or retired football players or whatever. Back in my day, I look like you. Back in my day, I was just
But it's a little bit different because they did walk the walk. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
they
no,
did
they
do
didn't.
it. They're trying to relate to you, right?
right.
These people are trying to pretend they're something that they aren't.
But that's the same thing.
Kind of.
Most of the people, I'm not picking, again, I'm really not picking on anyone specifically, but most people, when I hear them talk about, like, oh, I look like you when I was your age, I'm like, no, you probably didn't.
No, you didn't.
You probably
I was gonna say
didn't.
the D word again, but he's gonna get mad.
Oh yeah, don't. Like no, you probably didn't. You probably looked great for your age. You were probably in the best shape of your life. And I'm not saying that like to sound cocky or conceited, but statistically, there's not many people who bodybuild. There's not many people who look a certain way. So you probably did not. Yeah. Or back in my day, I played sports just like you did, or I was just as good as you were. I was just like, you're making the connection to me. I get it, but you probably weren't. It's making yourself seem bigger than you were. This is just having a platform to make yourself seem bigger than you are.
Yeah, I mean, I get I get the perspective that you're looking at it, but I disagree a little bit. I think that is much more acceptable than just desperately.
Well, yeah, it's in the past tense. It's already
Correct.
It's over with.
And that's the thing, though. So they're just trying to find some sort of common ground to talk to you about it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Whether they truly believe they were in as good a shape as you or not.
Right.
Who
I'm
gives
not
a
putting
fuck?
them on the same level.
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
mean it's.
So, I mean, they're just trying to find a common ground. Like Old Man P, who moved away, used to be at the gym all the time, right? Mm-hmm. This guy was like 60 years old, was an old bodybuilder, power lifter, NPC judge, so on and so forth. And that was his conversation with every guy in the gym was, I used to do that. I used to do this. You should do it this way. Blah, blah. He was just trying to make friends because he was so much older than everybody else there. He wanted to show some sort of common interest, right?
Right.
A little bit different than people who are literally saying, hey, listen, I have 50,000 followers, but I get 70 likes on each one of my pictures.
Right.
And I get it. The algorithm did change on Instagram. It's not the same as it is. You are shadow banned for certain reasons and doing things like that, whatever. Right. But at the end of the day, if you're marketing yourself or you're marketing a business, okay, you need to be true. You need to be yourself. Let's say, okay, put it in perspective, right? Let's say that I'm out there and I'm looking for a coach, right? I've tried things on my own, not working. I want to compete, yada, yada, yada. And I'm coach shopping. I don't know anybody. There's no one at my gym who coaches, what have you. So what am I doing? I'm looking at other people I know as coaches on Instagram, okay? And I go to a guy who has 800 followers, but he's got content of his competitors on there, right? He's got, or she, content of that has, let's say they have 800 followers and they have, 100 likes, 70 likes, 150 likes, what have you, okay? Awesome. And then I look at the next person and they have 17,000 followers, okay? But they have 37 likes, 90 likes, 20 likes, I'm going to, right away, I'm going to see through the bullshit. I'm going to be like, hold on. How does that fucking make sense, right? At that point, I'm going to trust the person that has way less of a following, right? And I'm going to go to that person probably, or at least hear them out and have a conversation with the person that does have only 800 followers and has more of a better ratio of engagement than the person who is blatantly lying. If you're sitting there lying like straight out the bat, why do I want you? You look like a used car salesman. No offense to any used car salesman, but you know how the game
We know
goes.
people who sell cars.
Yeah, we know how the game goes, But at the end of the day, who would you trust? Would you trust that?
No?
Here's the deal. You know me. You know you. We are far from being good with Instagram. All right? Far from. But when I only have, I don't know, a couple thousand followers, right? Hope one day when people
you're
listen to
big
this
time. You're
podcast.
big time
Hope
compared
when
to
people
me.
hear this podcast one day, there's way more than that. But okay.
Wouldn't that be cool if we went back a year later and you said I have a couple thousand?
It's like
and then you have a
300,000.
million?
Yeah. I don't even know if I want that.
Oh, yeah, it's a lot to
That seems a
handle.
lot to handle. But anyways, so regardless, let's say that's the deal, right?
Yep.
You
Even-
just cut me off, motherfucker. What was I saying?
I didn't cut you off.
You did.
I'll counter.
I was saying I have a couple thousand or whatever I have. I don't know, 2,000, 3,000, whatever it is, right?
Yep.
Why do I have more likes on my photos when I post once or twice a fucking month? And this person has 20, 30, 40,000 followers and is posting daily.
Yeah. Well, some people would say
Because you're full of shit.
yes, but some people are going to say it's the algorithm. I'll play
No,
devil's.
but when it comes to the algorithm, right? The algorithm is also based on how often you're posting, right? If I'm not posting often, that means you're not engaging with my page often,
Right.
which means there's a less chance that when I post that I'm going to show up on your feed. If someone is posting every single day, okay, people that follow that person
Right.
and they like mutual things, that person is going to start showing up on their feed.
Right.
That's how the algorithm works,
oh well, I don't know how the algorithm
Well, I just
works.
fucking told you, dude.
I
Maybe
hope
I am an Instagram guru and I'm just lazy and don't post.
I
on it.
hope you're right, because I really don't know. I've tried it all. I'm still gonna play devil's advocate here, just for funsies. Say that you believed this person who had 20,000 followers and 20 likes didn't buy their following. Say you believed them, and say you wanted to look past that. Maybe they lied or maybe they didn't lie.
Okay.
If someone's putting out content, good, bad, personal, business, whatever it is, with that big of a following, even if they're not fake followers, do you really want to trust somebody who can't get, I don't want to say likes, but that's just what it's called when you
The people who are following them don't support them.
right. So even the
It
20
says
even the
enough
20
about your character right there.
correct. Even the 20,000, I when I say it's because it's what it's called when you like a photo. Even the people that say they really do have a genuine 20,000 follower fan base.
And they only have 40 likes.
So that means almost your entire following doesn't believe in what you're saying. Doesn't believe in that's even worse.
That's my whole point, and that's why it's aggravating to me. No matter the reason as to why you're doing it,
Right.
it makes you look bad.
Yeah.
I don't care what your reasoning is. There's no way to justify it.
It either
right?
makes you look desperate for buying followers to just show a number that means nothing,
Yep.
or it makes you look like no one believes in what you're saying.
Correct.
Either way, it doesn't look good.
Yep. And it almost makes me feel that you don't believe the
in what
person
you're-
doing it,
yeah.
and what you're actually representing.
And you don't believe in what you do, and then you don't care about what people think about what you do.
Exactly.
Which, deep psychology, you shouldn't care what other people think of you. Not saying that's the case, but like when it's your business, you should want to put on a representation of the business that you feel suits you the best way possible.
Correct.
Doing something like that kind of shows like you don't care. Like, well, if you don't care about how your business is represented, why have a business? What's the point of?
Go clock in, clock out, and get the fuck out.
Yeah, go do it for somebody else. I don't get that.
I don't know. I think that eventually, right? I think that they'll all just kind of clear themselves out.
Yeah,
I think people are getting smarter and smarter as social media only continues to grow and grow and grow. Yeah. Granted, there's still people going out there doing it, but at the end of the day, there are less than I feel just a couple of years ago doing it.
Right.
But at the end of the day, I think that it's going to dwindle down more. I think people who are truly genuine, truly passionate about what they do, whether they're good with social media or not good with social media, if they're really putting out true content and standing behind the product that they're selling, whether it's themselves or a product or what have you, right? Mm-hmm. I think that they're the ones that are going to climb to the top regardless. To me, it's just mind blowing. You know, at the end of the day, it doesn't affect me. It doesn't affect you. It doesn't, it doesn't bother me, right? In the sense that like, that's not fair. Like, don't give a fuck, right? Yep. It's just mind boggling that they either believe that it's good for them to do that or that, I don't know. I just don't understand it. I think the person we were talking about, to make it even worse, there's a lot of people we're talking about, but the person who sparked our interest the other day, I think it was a boosted or sponsored Instagram ad.
Yeah.
So not only do you have your regular followers seeing it, right? But you also paid money to boost it to people who are not your followers, and you still had that minimal amount of activity on it. I'm going to go back. I want to see right now if it's increased at all. Like, watch. Like, we were completely wrong and there's 3 million now.
Don't show the camera.
No, I'm going to check this out, dude.
Yeah, I don't know what the actual psychology of it is. I'm not going to pretend.
Stupidity, dude.
I'm not going to pretend. I just think it's pretty ridiculous. And I'm hoping that if somebody
I don't know how many we said there was. Do you remember? I think we just kind of guesstimated.
I think I just said 20. My example was 20.
28. And this is 3 days later.
Sick.
So.
It worked. You're climbing at a rapid pace. I think.
Oh, fuck.
I would like to think, again, not an expert at this. I would like to think that times have changed to when Instagram was first becoming big. The number meant everything. And now engagement means more than that number.
For sure.
So, and I'm hoping we'll see less and less of that because people are getting wise to it.
Yeah.
Getting hip to it, as they would say.
I'll be honest. So, as you know, not all the people know, Paul and I had many companies in the past, right?
Hey, who's Paul?
Big Paulie. Check him out. Facebook's famous, Paul Joseph.
Check out his new venture. I'm an awful friend. Vita.
Health or med spa?
Yeah. Vita Med Spa, health and wellness.
He went through both of those. I don't know which one he kept, dude.
Coming
check
soon,
them both out.
Coming soon to a Bloomingdale near you.
But yeah, so we had multiple companies, right? Rode some waves. Okay. Mm-hmm. We had a clothing company. We had a supplement company.
Never got a Get Fit sweatshirt.
Huh?
What?
Dude, I'll give you one.
Didn't get invited to your wedding.
Dude, yes, you did. Anyways.
Didn't make the initial cut.
Relax. All right. So what we did was that was like the beginning of Instagram. I don't know when Instagram started by year, right? But like this was like it was a new thing, right? So maybe we were idiots. I don't know. But there wasn't all the apps, for at least our knowledge, that there is now, where you could actually check like analytics of people's pages and stuff like that from a business profile and whatever. But dude, we were paying people based on This is, dude, what, 2013, 14? So you're talking 10 years ago, okay? Mm-hmm. We were paying people $800 to $1,000 for a 24-hour post to take a picture in our shirt or take a picture with our pre-workout or do any of that based on the amount of followers they had and the engagement they had. Mm-hmm. If someone inquired to one of our stories or email or whatever saying, hey, listen, I have, 150,000 followers, blah, 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 like, pay me $500 for a post, whatever. The first thing we did is we went to their page. We saw, okay, yeah, they really do have X amount of followers. Let's see how many likes they're getting.
And that was 10 years ago.
10 fucking years ago.
It's just taking people a while to get smart.
Crazy to think about it, though, right? Yeah. We were paying people 10 years ago based on, a couple 100,000, 500,000. A couple girls who posted for our clothing company had 1 million followers. And granted, we got our return on investment, right?
Yeah.
But we would pay them, up to $1,000 for a 24-hour post.
Before you make your next point, the industry's changed so much in 10 years. I don't know why I was thinking about this the other day. Your self-portrait that hangs up?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a nice one.
You like that?
It's pretty cool.
Nice one.
There was no other classes.
There was no other classes?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
There was no classic physique or men's physique.
No, there's men's physique.
Was there?
Yeah.
Was that?
Bro, I'm not that old, dude.
Okay, but no, the sports aren't that old yet.
When I competed, there was no classic physique.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of envy. Actually, my first show, there was no classic physique either. My first show was just men's physique and
so don't try and age me.
I miss the days.
Hey,
no, I don't miss the days. I'm just saying,
coming from the guy who now competed in classic physique.
That was just for funsies.
Yeah, whatever, dude. But listen,
pretty wild times.
I get it. The industry is completely different. Social media is different from a whole.
That was why I was getting at that. Was that you guys got your initial investment or return on investment, and you were able to you paid a pretty decent amount for singular posts or 24-hour posts or shout outs. But I think the industry's changed so much over the past. It's so much more saturated now that
it's definitely more saturated, right? But there's still money to be made as an influencer if you have a true following, and that's. I mean, we could kind of segue. Okay, Paul Blart again. We can kind of segue into that, right? Where the money to be made in social media in the sport, if you are true to yourself, right? Like. We know people who they might not be getting true sponsorships right now, but they're in affiliate programs, things like that with super minimal followings, right? But these companies see that people do like them. They look the part. They have a following in a small community, right? And they see that they are true to themselves and they believe in themselves and they have big aspirations, yada, yada, yada. Right. They're hoping that they grow with the company, and then there's others who have a much larger following. And we know people now who are making way above 6 figures solely off of social media, not even being pro bodybuilders. They're state level competitors. They might have a food company sponsoring them, a clothing company sponsoring them, a supplement company sponsoring them.
I'm not doubting
so on and so forth.
That you can't still make the money in the industry. The reason of me saying how much the industry has changed and that it wouldn't, the bang for your buck and return on investment of those types of posts and payments towards people, I think that part has changed because the industry, again, you can still make the money, you can still do it, but the industry itself has grown larger than just to scale, right? So the initial people that were in the fitness industry 10 years ago, if they say in the past 10 years it's grown 10 times, right? Say there was 1 million people in the fitness industry, and now there's 10 million people in the fitness industry. Those payments, those investments you guys were making, if you were giving them to somebody who had 100,000 followers out of only 1 million people in the industry, it was hitting a little harder. That was the only point that I was trying to make.
Yeah.
Is that not that people can't still make money, not that there's not money to be made in social media, not that there's not avenues to take to still be successful as either a bodybuilder or a fitness influencer or one of those avenues. I was just saying with those posts and those things that you
did. It's definitely way more saturated, and I'm sure they're not paying as much for a certain post or things like that. But I was just more so emphasizing on that meaning, or for the fact of solidifying the reasoning as to why you should be true to yourself, because you're not going to get anywhere faking it, right? Fuck that fake it till you make it bullshit. Like, sure.
Just make it.
Yeah, just make it.
Don't fake it till you make it. Just make it.
I'm sure, yes, we could pull up certain scenarios where faking it till you make it may come into play, right? But in the grand scheme of things, when we're talking this specific topic, right, you're only going to look like a fool. That's it. It's not going to get you anywhere,
Right.
you know? And it almost discourages people who, a couple people we know who've talked to us about this, about how they don't want to compete anymore. They don't want to because there's no money to be a pro anymore unless you are very, very good at marketing yourself on social media and blah, 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 blah. Well, a lot of the time, that holds some truth, right? I think you can make a lot more if you are good at social media. Hence why I just said there's a lot of people in the industry who are not pros and are making good income, okay? But I think that for those who don't understand it fully, and they do love bodybuilding, whatever, they see these people that are their age, who've only been out here for a year working out and getting fit, and they see they have, oh my God, dude, I only got 350 followers and this guy's got 27,000 and he's only been on Instagram for 6 months and I fucking suck. There's no way I'll ever be able to make it in this industry, blah, 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 blah. And they fucking give up, you know? So like there's a lot of negative that comes out of it, you know?
You're always one TikTok away from having a million followers. So
Yeah, you're right.
stay positive.
I guess, yeah, you're not fucking wrong.
Stay positive.
That's one of the ways to actually grow a little bit quicker now because the algorithm on that's completely different.
You're one whip and
Nene?
yeah, away from
I got that, dude.
nice.
I got that.
From getting a million followers. Keep at it.
Remember that one person we knew
so
who was
motivation.
they were a one TikTok wonder?
Yeah.
I'm not going to mention any names. You can only insult the same person so many times on this podcast.
They know. They know.
You know.
You know. That was pretty funny by me. Nene.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm done talking about social media, especially because I'm not good at it, and I just don't want to talk about it anymore.
I don't think it's that you're not good at it.
It's just
I'll be honest. Like, your posts now,
Let me go wide. Thanks.
do what you got to do, man.
My knees are hurting. We were pumping some iron yesterday with our legs, and my knees,
dude.
my dogs are barking. My knees do hurt pretty bad.
My left knee's
Not as
still-
bad as your knee, probably, but
My knee doesn't hurt now. And again, it doesn't necessarily hurt doing it. It's just a very uncomfortable feeling in the sense of I feel like something bad's going to happen and I should just stop. So I stop.
you're just being cautious.
I'm being cautious, dude. I'm scarred, man. Literally and mentally.
Scar.
Yeah. Lion King.
I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts.
Diddly-dee. Do you remember Rafiki?
Yeah, I remember Rafiki.
He was my fucking favorite.
Dude, when he
dude.
bonked him on the head with his little thing.
Well, that was Rafiki singing it.
No, that was the bird.
No, Scar does say it.
No, it was the bird. The bird stuck in the bones
Oh,
after
yeah,
Scar's
yeah,
got him.
Yes,
and he was
yes,
like, would you
yes.
shut up? Yeah.
You're right. I remembered Scar in the scene.
Yes, Scar's like
Okay,
sitting
you're
in
right.
his lair.
Yeah.
And the bird, what's the bird's name?
It'll come to me, dude.
Do you ever watch any of the live action Disneys?
No.
Never seen one of them. I watched,
I considered watching Aladdin
that's the one I watched. Like
just because Will Smith. Don't do it, huh?
Dude, you trying to, whatever respect you want to give to Will Smith, give to Will Smith. You're not Robin Williams.
Amen. R.I.P., dude.
You're not Robin Williams, man.
R.I.P.
That was one they really should have just said, let's not do this.
Yeah, nobody is Robin Williams.
We shouldn't do this.
Yeah.
Another movie tangent. We should really be called Movies and Movies.
Boats and hoes.
Boats and hoes. Movies.
Nothing to
and
do with movies. Nothing to do with bodybuilding.
movies, mayhem, and
Boats and hoes.
munchies. Because we like food.
I do like food, man. Dude, I've been so
Movies.
good. I know it's day 3,
I was
bro.
literally about to, I didn't want to say it.
I know it's day 3. But I'm like back.
He's on a mission.
I'm on a mission.
We're on a mission from God.
No, I'm not.
Name it.
We're on a mission from God? You were quoting something? We're on a mission from God. Give me something else. I want to guess, but I'm not very confident in my answer. So I need one more before I look like a fool publicly.
It's been a minute since I've seen this.
Have I seen it?
I hope.
Genre?
Comedy?
Okay. That's all I get.
I don't really have any other.
Must not have been a good movie if you got one line.
No, it's a good movie. It's a classic. It's an oldie.
We're on a mission from God.
It's been so long since
Give me
I've
like
seen
context.
this movie.
Like, what are they doing in that scene?
One night only. Come out and check out. And they're in a car and they're blasting it on a horn.
One night only.
They've got a giant siren on the top of their cop car.
Blues Brothers? Bro, I saw that like.
That's what I'm saying. I saw it a
I was
long
maybe
time
8 years
ago.
old, dude. I would not remember. We're on a mission from
We're on
God.
a mission from God.
The car though, with this, that I got.
Gives it away. That's why I didn't want to say anything because the car was going to give it away.
Yeah.
Or I couldn't have sang any of the songs because the songs would have given it away.
That I would have got.
I don't know any of the lines from the movie. But it's a great movie.
I don't even really remember it, to be honest with you. I'm not gonna lie though. It doesn't seem like something I want to go back and watch.
I think it's worth a watch.
For real? I'm gonna watch something good tonight, dude.
Like on a Thursday night watch, not like a Friday or Saturday night watch.
All right, I'll watch it tomorrow then.
Yeah, you should watch it tomorrow.
I'm gonna watch something good tonight. I don't know what yet though.
I still want to check out that show on Netflix. I forget what it's called. The one you can watch in any order.
It's not out yet.
Yeah, it is. It came out on the 1st.
Oh, it did? Oh fuck, dude. Maybe
Any
I'll start
order
that.
you want.
I like
it.
those.
Kind of makes
like the Goosebump books.
me nervous. Which one do I watch first?
I don't know.
You know?
Well, I thought you would watch episode 1 first, and then it's
They've claimed no
skip
matter
to
I don't know.
to see this. I thought it was like the books, like to see Susie do this. Go press this.
Oh,
for this-
flip to chapter 7.
Yes,
like the books.
one of those.
Now I remember.
Yeah.
No, I interpreted it as start wherever you want to start, and watch whatever order you want to watch in, and it'll change how you view it.
Oh, maybe I don't know. But before you watch
that would be wild.
before you watch that, you have a month and a half almost to watch. I was gonna say Boondock Saints, Outer Banks. You have to get through
What'd you
season
call me
1 and
yesterday?
2.
A BOGO?
A Pogue.
Pogue. Buy one, get one. BOGO. A Pogue.
You got to watch it.
Teach
dude.
me what it means.
I can't.
Come on.
You have to watch it, dude.
I won't watch it until you teach me.
All right, so a Pogue.
Man, I flipped
Reverse
you
psychology.
like a flapjack.
A Pogue. Mm-hmm. I mean,
Potential outer guest entertainer.
no.
Is potential right?
No.
It's outer right.
I really don't know if there's an acronym.
Oh, it's
for
not
it.
an acronym.
They just call the people that are from like there's 2 parts of the town, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's like the rich, bougie, I come from millions, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And the Pogues were more so like the swamp people. Like the people who were like, not swamp people like the show.
Swamp monsters.
Yeah, not like that, okay? But like the lower income, like living on a house
Got it.
in the bayou.
I get
You
it.
know, like one of those kind of things.
In the bayou.
In the bayou, dude. You know?
I get it.
Yeah, man.
I'll check it out one day.
You should check it out.
I've been
dude.
told it's very good. I just haven't gotten around to it. Because I haven't gotten around to it.
Because you go to bed too early.
That could be why.
That's why, dude.
And I watch the same show every night.
Yeah.
Let's watch a movie.
Watch a movie, dude.
I wanted to get into. Oh, hold on. I wanted to get
Have
into.
we been
another-
talking for a long time?
Oh, a couple of minutes, dude. Somebody gave me a would you rather yesterday.
Okay.
His name is so dangerous I can't say it on here.
Holy shit.
And freaking hit me with it, and then didn't even want to answer it. He didn't want to answer it.
Are you going to hit me with it then?
That's not the game.
Because I'm fucking ready, dude.
Do you have any good ones?
Dude, I could fire anything off.
No.
But I want to hear this one.
No, his was deep. He wanted to know like if you could change. It was a very deep one. Like
Throw it at me.
It gets played all the time.
Throw it at me, and then I'll play one at you.
If you could change something about your past, not knowing how it would affect your future, would you take it?
That's the would you rather?
In a sense, yeah. He went deep on me.
So if I can change something about myself.
Yes. From your past. Sorry.
From my past.
An event from your past.
What was the second half?
But you don't know how it'll affect your future. Would you? You know how they say like you kill an ant and you like start World War IV?
Yeah, hold on. I'm trying to get deep here, dude. If I could change
I don't want to get deep. We just talked about Pogues, fake Instagrammers.
I'm not going to lie, dude. Without even getting deep, then I'm just going to say no.
That's what I said. No.
Because I don't want to brag, but I love where I'm at. And I think I'm a true believer that every part of my past has put me exactly where I am today. Not on like a spiritual level or any of that, but all of our actions have consequences, and those consequences lead to something, right?
Consequences.
Whatever, dude.
I agree. The other day, it's a perfect example of this. The other day, I was sending Rosie fat pictures of myself.
Your cock.
Yeah. Fat pictures. Nope, of myself.
Sorry, Ma. Hey, Rosie.
Because someone we had talked to was like, I don't remember Pat being bigger. And then I was like sending old pictures of myself to Rosie so that Rosie could then relay to other people. And I was like, why am I sending pictures of myself that I don't like to you to send to other people?
Yeah, it's weird.
But again, to put that within that, would you rather? No, because if I wasn't that, then
yeah,
I
if you were never fat Pat.
Fat Pat is what they called him. Me.
Dude, I hate even saying that though.
Chubby Pat.
You were chubby,
Husky
dude.
Pat.
Anyways, he wasn't fat. He was a big boned, all right?
Kid sizes were like 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. I was like...
Triple XL adult.
No, I was like 16 husky. Like,
Yeah, you were husky. That's the good word for
They
you.
had husky jeans.
Yeah, you were
I was
husky,
so
man.
short that I couldn't wear the adult jeans
So
yet.
like other kids were wearing like pipes and Jinko jeans, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they were super wide legged,
Yeah.
and they were wearing them for a super baggy fit, and you filled them out. That's all.
Yeah.
That's
I
it.
never wore them, so I didn't fill them out.
But anyways, if you weren't fat,
Right. It wouldn't have made me who I was
you would
today.
never be who you are today.
Yeah. That's all. So I agree.
Yeah, I agree. Nice one, Danger.
It wasn't very aggressive of him.
No. Maybe he was afraid to get down and dirty, dude.
Maybe he's got some good ones.
Some inner demons.
I was just going to say some good ones he didn't want to share. He's like, I know that you guys have a podcast. Why am I going to give you the good ones? Maybe he's creating a game.
He's like, I'm going to make these fuckers look weak.
What? Didn't they do that? Who has that?
Who, dude?
I think Barstool's podcast or something. They played the game. It was like, would you rather? Or like
Oh, do they?
crazy questions. Or that's not the name of it. It's something along those lines. Like, I don't know. Maybe it is a would you rather. Seth plays it on his. They made the whole game. You can buy it. Seth plays it on his.
I don't know.
Seth plays it on his podcast.
Listen, dude.
But
I got one podcast in mind here, okay?
point I'm making. What if Dan is making a game?
He might be. He's dangerous, dude. You never know what he's doing.
He's wily. He told me once he's starting a business. He's going and doing his own thing. Maybe it's a game and he's just holding out.
That's probably what it
and
is.
he's listening to these to steal our good ones, jotting them down, putting them in his game. Because we didn't trademark this yet.
I'm going to do it tonight.
Yeah, we'll get on that.
Yeah.
We'll trademark it.
All right, so throw a real would you rather at me then.
I don't think I have a good one. I think our one yesterday was good with oral pain or ankle pain.
No, that was stupid. It was good, but it's not podcast worthy.
Once you got into
And we
it,
already answered it, so we can tell the people, right? But I mean, here for the people, comment below, okay, in our YouTube. Would you rather, for 1 year, not be able to use one of your feet? So it's broken, it's injured. You have to keep it elevated.
I think we
whatever
said
it is,
right, so people couldn't drive.
I said right to you because you're righty, you know.
Why did you drive with?
I thought soccer, I thought driving, whatever. Okay, so right foot because it'll fuck everybody in the driving aspect at least, right? You can't use your right foot for an entire year. All right, hurts to walk on, can't drive, whatever. Or for 6 months, okay, you have excruciating oral pain. Pretend you have a
Don't pretend. You can't. It hurts to eat.
You have a root
hurts
canal. You need to get a root canal or your wisdom teeth, like that kind of oral pain.
Hurts to eat. Hurts to brush your teeth. Hurts to talk.
You're going to bed and you have a headache because your fucking gums are throbbing.
Yeah.
But again, 6 months versus a year. Comment below what you want. For you, I'm going to throw this at you, dude.
All right.
I'm just going to free ball it, dude.
Okay.
All right? I have no idea what I'm going to say to you right now.
Free
I
balling.
think it's free falling.
Remix.
Are you free balling?
No.
You can be because that's your chair.
This is my chair.
You got
Does
a
anyone
flea
else sit in
market
this
for you.
thing?
Andrew sat in it yesterday. He sat on your balls. He probably liked it, though. He's from California.
Weird stuff goes on in California.
Weird stuff goes on in
I
California.
was going to try and say something like, would you rather give a pig a piggyback or
Yep, that's the one.
Yes.
I'd rather do that.
Whatever.
I'll do that for fun.
whatever the other one is? Yes.
How big of a pig? Is it a hog?
You ever seen some of those like prize pigs?
Dude,
Nothing to be a prize about.
so my aunt has a pig in
Fat
Arizona.
slobs. Is she going to cook it?
No, man.
It's pet.
They got it like it was supposed to be like one of
Teacup?
those little ones.
Yeah.
Nope. This motherfucker's like this big now, dude. It's like a fucking jabalina running through the house. I swear to God, I'll show you a picture later.
All right, I will.
All right, would you rather? Okay.
Dude, the monsters are running.
Would you rather
Don't force it. I don't want it to be bad.
No, listen, there's some things that I want to say, but
Ugh.
we can't get canceled that fucking quick. I'll tone it down a little bit, all right? Would you rather, okay,
Yes.
have to, no numbing, fully conscious, have to cut off your, all right?
Yep. Understood. The
Have
other
to.
one.
Gun to your head, no option,
The
okay?
other one.
Or B, watch somebody slowly torture and kill your mother.
What?
That's what I'm throwing at you, dude.
Can I make some babies first?
Nope. It's like right now. And that's where it gets hard, right?
Yeah. I think my mom would want me to have kids.
You're gonna kill your mom?
No, I'm just kidding.
I mean,
No.
you can kill your mom, dude. I get it.
I can't kill
Your
my mom.
your reasoning for life is to procreate, dude.
Yeah, I'd have to like adopt or something. I can't watch my mom get killed.
All right. I guess that was too easy then.
Yeah. I can't watch my mom die.
I don't even think I could kill my mom if I wanted to.
Don't want to even.
No, I'm
think-
saying like my mom, like she's good, dude.
Oh, she would kill
She'll
you.
fucking whip my
Yeah,
ass.
she'll
dude.
kill you. That's what you meant.
I'll sneak into
I was
the
like,
room.
I don't want to imagine. I don't want to even
Fucking
think to imagine.
backhand.
And you're talking about her just out dueling you.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
She's good, dude. She's real good.
I believe it.
And she's got eyes in the back of her fucking head.
Most moms do.
Dude. She's good.
Does Mish have that yet?
Big Mish?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She got it.
Dude, I think it's like a womanly instinct though, you know?
I think it's more of a mom thing.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I mean, like once you become a mom, it's like,
It's
boom.
there. They're there.
Yep, they got it, dude. You know.
Good for them. I don't have that.
Well, thank God you don't have womanly instinct.
Yeah. I'm going to have dad instincts for sure. I feel like I already have them.
You have dad jokes.
That's part of instincts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess.
All right, dude. Next week, we're going to have way more Would You Rathers. I shouldn't say that. Not way more. Better.
Okay.
The quality of Would You Rathers are going to be better. So that way the people...
I think the problem of me doing them here, like I fire them off at the gym all day, every day to you.
Yep, and they're sick and twisted.
I think here is, I just don't know that level of how much is too much.
Remember how we talked about analytics earlier?
Yeah.
We don't know how to check the analytics. So if we knew who was watching, it'd be easier.
Well, that and also, depending on what I say, I know people are using other platforms to listen to this, right? But I don't know if YouTube's going to be like, yo,
Oh,
you're
I see
out.
what you're saying. You can't say that. We put
Yeah.
that it's not for
They're
children.
probably mad that I said that Andy's okay with your ball sweat because he's from California.
We put on there that it's not for children.
Yet, dude, you want to see some funny shit?
What?
Dude, check this out, man.
I don't think you can show me on the podcast.
Well, yeah, listen, they could explain, but let me show it to you. All right. This is pretty funny, though.
Is it me?
Yeah.
No, it's not. I just want to go on the record. Greg doesn't know I'm going to say this. Yesterday, Greg thought he had evidence of me working out in a man bun. Which he
dude, I do.
definitely doesn't.
I do.
My hair's
Yo,
not
Juicy
been-
J, if you love us and you're actually listening to us, all right?
He had a man bun, not me.
Listen, I swear there was a time, maybe it was a 1-day thing, a 2-day thing, a week thing,
No
where
chance.
you were putting your hair up, little skinny ponytail up top, not big thickness like Big Wit, right?
No chance.
Look at her man bun, dude. She just came out in the rollers and the bracciolette, dude.
Is that a cheese stick and the rollers? Man.
That's Chunk Master.
That's one
3000, dude.
fly-looking girl you got
I
there.
know. I wish the camera could just cue to her right now. Anyways, so you had a man bun, but listen to this. Look at this though. So Michelle sent this to me the other day, and I screenshot it to send it to you, and I totally forgot.
Thanks.
Look at this.
I mean,
Scroll to the next one.
this way?
Yeah. So they watched it, right?
It's pretty awesome.
So what I just showed him is Michelle sent me a Snapchat the other day saying, "How is Daddy on YouTube?" And in quotations, Alessia was saying it to her, and it was them watching Michelle's channel that she has created for the kids to watch their YouTube. So all kid stuff comes up on there, right? And it's baby dolls, morning routine, baby this, all my babies, right? And right in the middle, episode 5, New Year, same us, bodybuilding a business, with pictures of our big fat heads, right? And the next one was, should we watch it? We gotta watch it, Ma. And it's us on there. So even though we say not for kids, somehow it popped up on Alessia's thing. And Michelle's never watched it on like the TVs or anything
Maybe
before.
YouTube knows you're her dad.
That's probably what it is, dude. Mm-hmm. You're right.
All right, I got one cap off for us to end this. Ready?
Yeah.
It's going to be funny.
I hope.
Not funny. It's just going to be interesting.
I feel like you haven't been that funny today, and I'm kind of disappointed in you.
I've been plenty funny today.
You're not that funny, dude.
I'm very funny.
Today you're not funny, man.
How many hours a day? No, not hours. How many times a day? We both have to answer this.
Okay.
Do you
not afraid.
Do you think about me?
How many times a day?
Yep.
And I'm supposed to give you a number? Like I have one? Like
yeah.
I fucking keep a little thing in my pocket and I click every time?
Essentially.
Well, it doesn't help that literally from 8 to 12 hours of the day, I am with you.
I'm aware. But think of how many times a day.
So every time you walk past, I mean, subconsciously you're in my mind.
Yep.
Dude, it's got to be hundreds.
Right?
Fucked up.
It's really messed up.
I think the only time I don't think of you
is when you're here and I'm not here. But even then,
yeah, I wasn't even gonna say that, but like, I probably think about you then too every time I walk past this fucking room. Yep. You know,
right? Isn't that kind of wild?
fucked up. Well,
Because even when we don't see each other, if we're training clients, different sides of the gym, different whatever, there might be something that they say that I want to tell you about,
for sure.
and then I think of you right
And
away.
half the time, I think like we just kind of migrate to each other there at that point. Not even trying to.
When we need to.
But not even trying to sometimes.
No, I know. But when it's time to say something, somehow it just happens that way.
It just happens. It's like, hey, listen, dude, you got to hear this shit.
It's got to be in the hundreds, right?
Hundreds, dude. Hundreds.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Dude, I wasn't kidding when Michelle, whatever she said earlier. Oh, when you walked in the house and she was like, and you were like, hey, what's up, man?
Hey, man.
And she was like,
as if you guys didn't just see each other.
whatever she said. And I was like, I literally think I see him more hours. Well, not even literally. Like, it is literally. I do see you
Actually.
more hours in a day than I see her.
Yeah. She called us sister. What did she call us?
Work wives.
Work wives.
Yeah. And for those you don't know, I told her that's why Pat is growing out his hair.
And that's why I said feminine with the hair when we first started. Bam. Episode over. That's it. We made it back full circle. That was the point. And good night.
We're out.
Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Ask some questions.
And stop buying fucking followers, jagoffs.
that too.
Yeah. And listen, if you're listening to this and you are one of those people, I know I said it didn't bother me, but it does bother me, okay? Fucking delete your Instagram.
Man,
restart. All right,
One
because
piggyback in of bourbon whiskey.
but I
Greg-
was trying to be nice because I feel like the last couple episodes we ripped on people. She's dancing. The last couple episodes we ripped on people a little bit, you know, and some people did take it the wrong way. Even though whenever we're talking shit or talking from the heart about a certain subject, we're doing it with good intentions, right?
Yep.
There's no malicious intent. We're really trying to help you guys. We're trying to help ourselves, etc. All right. But at the end of the day, it's not me just to be that nice. And I was being real nice earlier. You're an idiot. If you buy followers,
You're an idiot.
you're an idiot. You're an idiot if you buy followers or if you've bought followers. And if you think that anybody believes that your fucking 50,000 followers with 80 likes is real, just give up.
Are they also an idiot then?
Give up.
If they believe in the idiot?
Yeah. Yeah, your 80 followers should also delete their Instagram. Or 80 likes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
And on that note,
I'm glad you got that out.
follow our Instagram.
Go follow. Go be one of our 80 followers.
And then delete yours.
Yes. All right. Like, share, subscribe. Send us some questions. YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcast. Tune in next week when we play Jenga.